Welcome to On Deck. I'm Matt Harris. As you can see, the playoff beard is finally gone. I'm a little bit scruffy, but this is just me being lazy, not wanting to shave. I'm here with Andrew Moore-Crispin. The Bruins have won the Cup.
Indeed they
Life
have.
is good. Things are really busy here at butterscotch.com, so let's get to... What's with the suit, dude?
Dude, it's let me give you a little tip, okay?
Okay.
I used to do this at my old job.
Okay.
Every time you're like really tired of it and your boss is being mean and you're just fed up, every couple months or so I'd come in a full suit, tie and everything, nice shoes, take a 2 or 3 hour lunch, come back after lunch and everything seemed to be fixed and they're kind of like, oh my God, where's Andrew going?
The illusion of success and other job opportunities,
Indeed.
I suppose.
But today it's because we're shooting Android Weekly.
Well, I'm a little underdressed now, but between the two of us, I think we've got it balanced out.
Right.
All right, so you talk about Android Weekly. We just wrapped the shoot. You are the host, of course.
This is true.
And you're the content producer of that show. Let's talk content. What's new in the world of Android since we've last spoken?
Wow. Okay, so, I mean, stuff happens so fast in the world of Android. Well, it happens in the world of mobile in general. Most recently, the thing I'm looking forward to, Google navigation apparently going offline.
Right.
So not offline in a bad sense, but offline. As it stands right now, when you want to use the navigation app that's on your Android phone, you have to be connected to the data network in order to actually pull down the images of the maps and the directions and all that stuff. So hopefully that'll be going offline by the end of the summer. So whether, if you're roaming or if you're out of cell coverage, you can still use your maps. Really helpful.
Very cool.
What else was there?
You mentioned something about a $50 tablet.
Yes.
That seems a little bit too good to be true.
Well, yeah, it is, because you can't have one.
Well, of course.
So it's like a pilot project that's happening in India. They're supposed to be manufacturing about 100,000 of these things, just as kind of an initial attempt. They're going to subsidize them down to $35. It's a $50 tablet, subsidized down to $35. Sounds pretty compelling. It's 32 gigs of internal memory, 2 gigs of RAM. Should be decent.
But I can't have one.
No.
Well, so thanks for telling me.
Well, I'm sorry.
Now, you don't only just do Android Weekly, you're also the head of the content division for butterscotch.com. So let's take your Android hat off. Let's talk iOS 5. Can you do that? Or is it
I can do my very best.
Okay, or is it a conflict?
No, there's no conflict. I do tend to focus a lot more on Android.
Right. But there was iOS 5, I guess, announced
apparently
recently.
it's big.
It's big?
Apparently.
Okay. What's the news on that?
All right, so for the longest time, any iPhone user, iPad user, probably tell you one of their biggest complaints is in the way you get notified of new events. So you get a new email, your email icon shows up with a little red dot on the top right. You get a new SMS, shows up with a little red dot. The way they're doing it now is you can actually get your notifications onto your lock screen, so you can basically look at your phone and be like, oh, okay, I've got this stuff going on.
I get what's going on, right.
Yeah, and you don't have to jump into the app and see, oh, that's not important, I'll delete that email. Oh, an SMS is not important as well. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So the way they handle notifications is a lot different. Sean Carruthers was telling me about the way they're going to be handling reminders. So really cool, right? So I mean, reminders, a to-do list, not exactly rocket science, but apparently what they're going to let you do is so you can set time-based rules and say, okay, at 3 o'clock, go home, right?
Yeah.
Or you can set location-based rules. So as I'm leaving the office, remind me that I got to buy milk on the way home, for example. So probably a little bit of work to actually get all that stuff set up for yourself, but it's pretty smart.
Sounds cool. Now, you mentioned Sean Carruthers, who is our cameraman today, and he's also the host of a show called Lab Rats.
Lab Rats.
What is coming? Lab Rats comes out every Monday at 5 Eastern. What are the Lab Rats doing tonight?
Is tonight ringtones?
Tonight
or
is ringtones, I think.
Okay, so
yeah.
ringtones.
Yeah.
Basically making ringtones on your Android or iOS device. All too often the ringtones that come on your phone are just kind of, well, everyone has them, right? If you want to get the Super Mario Brothers theme, for example.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
I had it for a while. You can probably buy it from somewhere, but there are ways you can just make it yourself, put it onto your phone, and you're golden.
Very cool.
Android, same deal.
Yes, and you alluded to Ask Bag, which is of course the name of, well, it used to be Mailbag, but somehow it's now Ask Bag.
Ask Bag.
Well, that'll be next Monday.
You can't say it too fast, otherwise it comes off.
Ask Bag will come out next Monday at 5 o'clock Eastern. That's when Sean and Andy
Ask Bags.
Ask Bags. No, they answer the questions from you guys, the viewers, that send the feedback.
They put them in a bag.
And then they answer them.
Ask Bag. I get it. I get it now. It's a good idea. I like it.
Quickly, we're just wrapping up. Let's talk about 60-second app. We have 3 new episodes of those a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, I believe.
That's right.
This week we have Nav Free, which is a...
free nav.
Go figure.
Bang!
Kate takes a look at one that's called Fat Booth.
Fat Booth, yes.
Which is a little bit weird because basically, if you ever want to see what you'd look like if you had that double down a little bit too much,
right?
You get the extra jowls.
The jowls.
So she does a review of that. Just kind of a fun app for kids and kids at heart.
Right.
And also she does the National Geographic app for I believe it's the iPad.
Cool.
So check those out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week. Finally, before we go, Android Weekly Wednesdays.
Yes, Wednesdays at noon.
I also wanted to mention that we had your wife in this studio. Everyone, it's a family affair.
It is. It is.
And she was
it's all
shooting.
nepotism here.
Yes, yes. We have a lot of corporate video work, and Susie made her debut. So tell her
did.
she did a great job.
I'm supposed to tell her this?
Yes, please.
Well, you did a great job, my dear. Well done.
All right. For everything we've spoken about, please go to butterscotch.com. Andrew Moore Crispin, thanks for being on deck.
Thanks for having me.
I'll see you guys next week.